Hi guys, this is Courtney from Back to You Physical Therapy, here to talk to you today about shoulder pain. And this is shoulder pain during activities like push-ups, bench press, or even rows. Any kind of pushing or pulling activity, getting pain in the front of your shoulder. I have my handy dandy shoulder model here. This is a right shoulder. This is looking at it from the front, and this is it looking from the back. So we have your shoulder blade, part of your humerus or arm bone, and then your collarbone. And usually when you're experiencing the pain in the front of the shoulder, it's due to right here underneath this bony arch of part of your shoulder blade that comes up and around. Things kind of get pinched underneath that where your humerus bone, you've got some stuff under there, some soft tissue that doesn't like to be pinched. And I'm going to show you what you can do to avoid pinching things there. Bear with me a little bit here because I'm going to try to demonstrate a bench press but while sitting straight up. And this is going to be a little analogous as well to doing a push-up because they're the exact same activity. It just depends on whether you've got a bar in front of you or you've got the ground in front of you that you're pushing away. A mistake a lot of people make with this is not setting their shoulder blades down and back, really locking those down to bring the shoulder blade back and create more room underneath that bony arch. More room equals less pinching. You also want to think about the elbow position, true for the push-up, true for the bench press. I always say you want no more than a 45-degree angle away from the body. If you're coming up like this, it again narrows the space and can create pinching as you're doing either a push-up or a bench press. Elbows tighter doing a push-up, you're going to hit a little more tricep, the muscle on the back of the arm. At that 45, you're going to hit a little bit more pec in the chest. Either one is delightful as long as you're not getting that pinching right in the front. A fun trick with the bench press, you can imagine trying to bend the bar. So I'm trying to create a bend here, and that locks my elbows down as I'm pushing up and away. If that's too tricky for you, if you have wrist pain or if it's too awkward, grab 2 dumbbells. You can easily control it with 2 dumbbells, and that way you can get that nice elbow at that 45-degree angle as you're pushing away without creating a pinching pain underneath your shoulder. Another fun thing I want to show you, same motion, but instead of pushing away, pulling. So doing a row. In doing a row, as well as with a bench press, you want to think about where your elbow is in regards to the shoulder. So the further you bring that elbow back, if you're doing even a push-up, if you're doing a bench press, it really puts a strain on the front of the shoulder, which can put extra tension through your bicep, and that can hurt a lot of people right there in the front of the shoulder. So I've got my handy dandy TheraBand here. I'm going to pull back and I'm going to squeeze those shoulder blades together, just like when we set them up for doing a bench press or a push-up. Coming back, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and then coming forward. Squeeze together and come forward. You don't want to jam the head of your humerus, this bone, into all of those delightfully soft tissues in the front of your shoulder. It's going to give you pain over time. And it's exactly the same thing if I had my bar doing my bench press. Doing my bench press, you don't want to let those elbows drop behind you. Keeping them tight, shoulder blades set, dropping this to the chest and pushing away. But again, I'd be flat on a bench rather than upright, but it's the same position. I hope this helps you. If not, give us a call, back to you, and I'd be glad to explain it even further.